we just finished up looking up things that inspire us and looking up the things that we might want to put into our handicap accessible bathroom. But if we're going to make this handicap accessible, we need to be able to understand exactly how you can make a restroom accessible to somebody in a wheelchair. So we're going to go to ADA for Americans with Disabilities Act.gov, which is an entire government website dedicated to the Americans with Disabilities Act. And if we click on the Standards for Accessible Design, there's a PDF here that is available to absolutely anybody, any designer, and this is exactly what's going to spell out the rules of accessible design. So if we're going to design a handicap accessible bathroom, these are the rules that we're going to go by. So this entire document is for any type of building or space. It spells out the rules of handicap accessibility. Now just scrolling through here, you can see this kind of looks dry and boring, and truth be told, it is. There are some people that really enjoy studying codes, but I'd say most people don't. I'm one of them. But it's something you need to know as an architect or designer. So we're going to go to Chapter 3. This is the building blocks chapter, and what that basically means is this gives us rules of thumb and specific standards for how to do things. Like in this case, this is a T-shaped turning space for somebody in a wheelchair, and if we take a look at it, it's 60 inches minimum in either direction. So what we'll do is in our plans, we'll just draw a circle with a 5-foot diameter. 5 foot is 60 inches, and that's the necessary space for somebody in a wheelchair to turn around 360 degrees. So if we're gonna put people in wheelchairs in our bathrooms, they need space to be able to turn around and leave again. It's kind of cruel to make them back out, right? So that's what this entire chapter is all about. The minimum and maximum dimensions for certain types of spaces, for people in wheelchairs and people who have walking sticks. The reason that no stair ever quite makes it all the way to the ground in a public space is that somebody with a walking stick needs to be able to identify before they hit their head on the stairs that there's something above them. So all of these codes, all of these standards are out to protect people who are wheelchair bound or physically handicapped. So now we're going to skip ahead to the plumbing elements chapter, which is chapter 6. Of course, this is a bathroom, so we're going to have all kinds of plumbing fixtures. We're going to have toilets, we're going to have sinks, we'll have showers, and these are all fixtures that have specific rules. In this case, we're required to put grab bars on either side of or on the side and back wall that a toilet is on. And here's our 60-inch wheelchair turning radius again. So we need to be able to understand all of these standards before we go ahead and design. These are the mounting heights for those grab bars. So this is important that we take a look at these so that we do design a restroom that is truly accessible to anybody, especially somebody who's in retirement and in a wheelchair. We're not sure if their superpower is going to be able to get them out of their wheelchairs or physical disabilities. I'm not totally sure how deteriorating superheroes work. So that's what this document is all about. Again, that's available at ada.gov. It's open to absolutely anybody. And here we go. So we've got standards for things like auditorium seating. This is probably not something that we'll put in a bathroom. I don't think we'll have more than I don't know. I don't think we'll have an auditorium full of people in our superhero restroom. But you never know. I mean, that's kind of one of the fun things about being a designer. Maybe that's appropriate. I think it's appropriate, but all right, moving on to the next chapter.